I'm Morgan, brand ambassador for WestPath, here to talk to you guys about how to wax a surfboard. First, let's start out with some basics. Wax is meant to provide grip for your feet while surfing. Without it, you just slip off your board. Careful, dogs tend to like it too, but it's probably not good for them. You should wax your board whenever the wax is no longer sticky or when it doesn't provide any more grip. There's a few different types of wax. This is base coat, which is meant to be the base. Duh. This is top coat, which is generally temperature specific. If you use cold wax in warm water, it'll just melt right off. And warm wax in cold water will just turn hard and lose its stickosity and flake off. You've got your wax picked out, we love sticky bumps, and you're ready to wax your first board. Let's get to it. The first thing to do is to make sure your surfboard is clean and free of old wax. We recommend using a scraper to scrape off the old wax. And yes, a credit card will work, but not as well. For the really hard spots to get into and the little divots that wax gets stuck in, we recommend using a pickle. And no, not that type of pickle. A surf pickle. These magic little guys are filled with fairy dust that makes wax stick together and come right off. Check it out, it's magic. Now that the board is clean, we can start with the base coat. If you're a shortboarder, you're not going to be hanging 10 off the nose of your board, so you only need to put wax up to where your front foot goes. If you have a longboard and you want to get rad and walk all the way up to the nose, you're going to have to wax all the way up the board. We start waxing with our base stick by making baby circles that intersect, and we're using the corner of the wax stick for this part. Push just enough to get a nice outline of wax on there. Don't try to get your Jillian Michaels workout with your wax job. After you put these circles on, you then start covering the board in wax. Move front to back, then side to side, then diagonal one way, and then diagonal the other way. Alternating between opposite directions like this makes the wax come off relatively quickly and in an even disbursement. Once you have a few coats done, you'll notice the circles aren't really noticeable anymore, and you'll see some really good bumps forming, and the center of the circles will have baby bumps started. When you see these baby bumps, you completed the base coat. Time to move on to the top coat. The top coat is the same as what we just did. Front to back, side to side, diagonal diagonal, just with the other wax bar. You'll notice the top coat is much softer wax, comes off much quicker. After a few quick rounds, you'll notice your board looks great. Or, if you get in a really deep state of meditation while waxing, we recommend stopping when your bumps are just starting to get so large that they get pushed flat from your wax moving gently over it. And there, we have the finished product. Remember, the better you care for your board by not leaving it in the hot sun or in the car, the longer your wax will last. If there's some minor melting or flattening, you can use a surf comb to rough up the wax again to get more life out of it. Using a board bag helps prevent debris from messing up your wax job as well as preventing wax from getting in your car, and no one likes a waxy car. That's all from me at WestPath. To get any cool products you saw here today, including this cool wax kit, visit westpath.com.